In the episode number 24 of the A.S.A.P Tech news, we talk about the RX 6900 XTX graphics card, the RTX 3080 Ti leaked, the AK waterblocks for Threadripper CPUs, and a new 27-inch Iiyama gaming monitor. We start with a new graphics card which has been leaked on a popular Asian blogging website. The card featured in these photos is apparently an engineering sample of the Radeon RX 6900 XTX graphics card. This particular graphics card uses an all-in-one liquid cooling system which has been used before, especially with the Vega graphics cards. The radiator used with this cooling system appears to be either a 120 or a 140mm model. More than likely, it is a 120mm as this is the most common dimensions for a radiator. This particular model is also believed to be a better binned Navi 21 graphics chip. These are named XTX-H for their codename and are supposed to be the best binned graphics chips on the assembly line, only used and supplied for the high-end models of graphics cards for the various AMD board partners. Unfortunately, as exciting as this news is, we are still not going to see these graphics cards anytime soon, not only thanks to the limited quantity of components, which is a thing nowadays, but also because this card might be limited to only the high-end series models, which means one simple thing: limited run products, which also means no stocks or absurd prices. And now we have NVIDIA news, and the RTX 3080 Ti has been pictured yet again. I'm telling you, it seems like an eternity since we first started to hear about this graphics card in the wild. In this case, the graphics chip die has been spotted and leaked on an Asia-based forum. This reveals nothing that we did not know already, as this chip looks the same as the one used on the RTX 3090 model. Now, what's interesting about this particular leak is that it shows some of the technical characteristics of this new graphics card, the frequency to be precise. In the attached GPU-Z screenshot, the graphics card has a reported core clock of 1365 MHz and a memory clock of 1338 MHz, with the boost clock staying at 1665. Unfortunately, the same screenshot also shows the performance of these graphics cards in terms of crypto mining, which means one thing, that when this card will be launched, we will most likely not see it in stocks at all, or see it but with absurd pricing. That will make it unavailable for most, if not all, users that are not part of the crypto scene, which are willing to spend that level of money on just one product. Next up, we have AK waterblocks, which has just announced their brand new series of waterblocks for the AMD Threadripper platform. The AK Quantum Magnitude S-TRX4, that's how it's called, will be available in no less than 4 different variants. Of course, we're talking about mostly appearance and not really that much on functionality in between these variants. These variants are copper plus acetal, full nickel plated, nickel plus acetal and RGB, and nickel plus plexiglass and RGB. These waterblocks make full use of the TDC or targeted die cooling technology. It's basically a design on the interior surface of the waterblock that directs the flow of the coolant over the main heating points of the Threadripper CPU die. This ensures optimal cooling for the Threadripper platform, as these CPUs are known to heat up in different spots along the surface. The Quantum Magnitude S-TRX4 waterblocks are already available for purchase, however, the pricing is not for the faint of heart, as some of these blocks can fetch as much as $300 or euros, and that's just for a waterblock. And finally, we have Iiyama news, and they have announced the GB2770QSU 165Hz IPS display gaming monitor. This is a simple 27-inch gaming monitor that is available in 2 variants for the resolution, either 1080p or 1440p. Both running at 165 Hz and using an IPS display. These monitors also use the AMD FreeSync technology and have a lovely adjustable stand that installs at the back. The ports of this monitor include a single HDMI, a single DisplayPort, a headphone port, and 2 USB hub type ports which can be used for charging as well. This monitor also has a pair of speakers, albeit both have an output power of just 2 watts each. Overall, this monitor is shaping up to be a good one if the price is right for the market and for its features. Usually, Iiyama monitors are very well made and offer a great experience and great fidelity in terms of the image. And this is the end of the episode number 24 of the A.S.A.P Tech News, one of the few tech news series which aims to deliver you the news as fast as possible for your convenience.